Ignore the bright yellow hair. Look what I did to myself. It's just hair, right? Who really cares? On my never-ending quest to find all kinds of different forms online for you all to play with and try out, I have been eyeing forms from DIYfish for a long time, for months. And I love the grid setup. I like the life mapping idea behind them. And when I posted a picture of them on Facebook, a couple people did say, how does this system work? So I've been playing with it since yesterday. I love it. It is a really, really cool setup. There is one thing I haven't done yet with it just because I just started playing with it yesterday. You can get all of these forms on Etsy at the DIYfish shop. And any links we talk about, I'll put down below, okay? But you can get A5, personal, I believe pocket as well. So if you're talking Filofax sizes, those are the three you can get. I haven't tried it yet, but I kind of wonder if the A5 size, you could put in a desk size day timer. You Malibu people, you know who you are. So I'm going to try that later on, hopefully tonight, and see if they'll fit. I mean, you're just going to print them out and punch them anyway, so it's not like the holes are going to be an issue. If you use letter size paper and print it, or A4 size paper and cut it down to an A5, I'm wondering if it'll fit. So I'm going to try that. If you try it, let me know, okay? Otherwise, I used the personal size, and it'll also work in like a Franklin Covey compact. Bear in mind, their pages are, I believe, a 1/4 of an inch wider. So if you are using a Franklin Covey compact binder, these pages are Filofax width. They print out with the cut marks right on them where you want to cut the pages. So you could, in theory, cut them that 1/4 inch wider if you wanted the extra space. The edges of the pages are marked with a grid so that you can color code different categories right onto the page. So as you look at the sides of your pages, you can see in the same spot where you made marks for basically an index. And she explains it on her blog so much better than I can explain it here. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. It's 2 different sets of inserts. One is the basic life mapping planner, and the other one is the Amazing Life planner. Both set up with the life mapping system. The basic one is your month and then each week. And then the Amazing Life it comes with a whole slew of stuff. It comes with a month on 2 pages, a week on 2 pages, a day per page, 2 pages per day, to-do list, expenses tracker, stickers that you can print out. It's like 9 things all in one bundle. So if I can get gravity to work with me, I'm going to show you this. I tried to film the other part of this first, the planner portion of it, and my big professional setup of my books keep wanting to topple over. It's like gravity changed right here at the desk today. I don't know what's going on. So if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you've used these and you have any suggestions to do them, differently than what I've got them set up, I'd love to hear it. Like I said, I've only been playing with it since yesterday, but these are really cool. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. So here are the DIYfish pages. Keep your fingers crossed that this doesn't tip over on me, because I have fought with it for a really long time and it keeps wanting to fall down. So let me get to them. The first set I'm going to show you is the basic life mapping inserts. It is your month and then your weeks for that month. So no daily pages included with this one, but you'll see on the week pages you can break it out by day. Okay, this is all explained on the DIYfish website. I'll put links down below. But I'll run you through how I set it up. I kind of did the last 2 weeks as a test. I kind of went back and filled them in as I would have used them during the week, so you could kind of see how it looks. So here is, this page prints out. I printed it all on letter size paper. It comes printed with your marks, where to cut it. And this page you cut, and then it says cut and fold. The instructions are right on our website. And when you open up the PDF file, it tells you the very first page if you're doing the basic life mapping set in gray, which is what I printed out. It does come in 3 colors. I forgot to tell you guys that. Blue, pink, and gray. So I printed the gray ones so that I could decorate it. Excuse me. So this page, it tells you cut it, fold it. And you get, with this one, this is your events for the month. So anything you have to be at, put up there. Your objectives for the month down here, because obviously this is going to be affected by this stuff, right? If you're here, you might not be wherever you need to be working on that stuff. These two I just crossed out because I didn't have this at the time. Any notes you need, okay? And then for each particular week, your objectives. So you pull from this, kind of break these down a little bit into littler bite-sized pieces. We're all about the bite-sized pieces, right, guys? Stolen moments. Oh, I'm so sorry. My throat's terrible today. And then the page that comes after it is this first week. Okay, so here's Tuesday was October 1st, etc. Okay, for this week, what are your events? So you can pull from this and go, okay, just this week, the 1st through the 6th, this is what's going on. Okay, your projects that you want to work on that week, which you would pull from here. And if you break that down enough, you can pull it from right over here and put it right over here. Okay, so there's your projects, a little space for notes, and this is your daily planner. Okay, so this is going to be, you have a row of squares, a row of circles, a row of squares, a row of circles, and a blank row. Okay, so let me actually show you that. Here's this week. Okay, this is the same. So that was for October, week 1, week 2, week 3. So this is this current week. All right, we have all of the events going on this week that we need to be at, okay? Projects for the week, notes, and then your days, I just separated them out with pen just because I did print the gray. It's a little easier for me to see. Squares are supposed to represent events. You see how your events have squares up here? So these are the times for your events. Circles are projects, so these are the time for your circles. I do end up using this bottom row because a lot of stuff we do tends to be later in the evening, so that's kind of a buffer row. You can use it however you see fit. So like here, this day, this was yesterday, at this time I had to be somewhere. So I was not able to be working on any projects at the same time. So I treat these kind of as 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll show you later. I did put some daily pages in here too. So you can color code this stuff and mark it so that you can see, okay, what's going on here? Well, it's this. Oh, well, I just have to drop that kid off. I'm going to wait for him for an hour so I can bring my work stuff with me. So during that time, I can work on this project. And then you can pick a project. Okay? This I added, I put boxes around the days that I wanted to work on things, kind of a tentative plan for when I was going to work on these things. And then as I'm finishing them, I'm just filling them in. A lot of it doesn't have due dates, so I'm going to put in the date that I finished it. So if something takes me a couple days, I can go back and see, oh yeah, I spent 2 days doing that. I did finish it on Friday. Okay, so that is the basic life planning system setup. Okay, now here is the Amazing Life. I also printed this one in grayscale just so I could decorate it. So here is the month on 2 pages. Okay, basic month on 2 pages calendar, really, not a whole lot to say about that. If you have any questions about the color coding and all that, let me know. Okay, so that comes with it. I did not print out the week on 2 pages because I do have the Filofax week on 2 pages. But here are the daily pages from it. So here's yesterday. Okay, so a section for the date, a section for notes or whatever you want to do. If you're going to track anything, your intake of water, medicine you need to take, how many cups of coffee you drank, whatnot, that's where you can mark that. And then here is a to-do list or a checklist of any sort. Okay, and then here is time and notes. So the way I see it, I can look at, here's this week, okay, and the cool thing about this other section folding, I can see all in one stretch. Here's my whole month. Other than the events, this is pretty much all me, okay, not, there is so-and-so has a checkup, I have to parent-teacher conference the one night, need to drop somebody off or pick them up, but this is pretty much my stuff, okay, not when I have to drop somebody off and pick them up, whatnot, okay. So I can see my month there. From that I've broken down into weeks, I pull over to my week, okay, and again, look at my events, see where I can slot stuff in, right? And then from this, my week, I can go to my day and fill in my days. Okay, so there was yesterday, and there are the pages for today and tomorrow that I've got filled in. So that is pretty much it. These do, like I said, I printed this in grayscale, so it does come with like, it's got little dots in it, little polka dots, like it's pink and it's beautiful. It's got some yellow in it and some orange. It's absolutely gorgeous. Check out her shop on Etsy or her blog. I will link all that down below. If you go to Etsy, just search for the shop DIYfish. And if you are looking online, it's wondereland.com/DIYfish. But again, I'll link them down below. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I really am happy with this. There's still enough room. I can make it a little bit pretty. I love the grid because I'm not overly fond of my handwriting. So just another way for you to set up and break down those projects. I'm going to do a video about that coming up. That's one that's going to be a little more extensive. I'm going to need some quiet alone time, which is hard to come by around these parts. So again, just another way to break out your projects, guys. I find that really important. If you have any questions, any comments, anything at all, if you're using the system and you have ideas and whatnot, let me know. I'm really fascinated with this. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon, okay? You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.